In this video, we're going to review how to create a virtual network to virtual network gateway connection across regions. I'm going to start by creating a VNet in South Central US. Here we don't select any options just yet. I prefer to make a 16-bit VNet with a 25-bit subnet, a little different than what the standard is. I'll then create a second VNet in US East. You'll see the process is pretty straightforward. Now, one of the things this does is allows us to mitigate the need for actual VMs running VPN servers. Here we're going to create two local networks corresponding with each of the VNets. We have to put in something for that VPN address in order to get the ability to create gateways. So for this one, I just did 1.1.1.1. And do the same thing for the second VNet. You might notice I used LN in the name. That's just a nomenclature I use to signify that it is a local network. Now we have our two virtual networks and our two local networks. We're going to cross-connect the two to begin creating that gateway connection. So from the dashboard, you'll see we don't have any VPN gateway connection set up just yet. Under the Configuration tab, if you check the Connect to Local Network under Site-to-Site Connectivity and select the opposite VNet, you'll then need to create a gateway subnet. Again, it does a 29-bit CIDR block. I prefer doing a 25-bit CIDR block. It's your preference, your design. After saving this connection, you'll see some more options in the dashboard after it's saved. Repeat those steps for the second VNet. Sometimes it'll actually add the gateway subnet for you. You just need to adjust it. Okay, back to our first VNet. We'll see on the dashboard we have the ability to create a dynamic gateway. In a second. There it is, dynamic routing gateway. Now this process takes about 20 minutes, so you might want to get a cup of coffee as it goes. Obviously I sped it up a little bit so this video wouldn't be half an hour long. Now once that's complete, we're going to have a gateway IP address. We're going to transpose that into our local networks in order to create that connection. Magic. So VNet 1 gets the corresponding gateway IP address. And again, we repeat the process for VNet 2. Now normally you wouldn't want to share those IP addresses or the shared key that I'm going to go through next, but this is just for testing purposes, and both of these networks have been deleted since, so. Both have been saved successfully. So now if we look at our manage key, you'll see it generated a random string of numbers and letters. This shared managed key needs to be alphanumeric, between 8 and 128 bits, characters rather. You can look in the blog post, you'll see this Azure command, the PowerShell command, to set the shared key. Each time we hit enter here, it actually takes about 5 minutes to process. I sped this up for the sake of this video. One thing to note that you do want to do, the VNet name being the VNet you're using, and the local network site name being the corresponding opposite local site name. So now when we go back into the panel, we'll see that our shared key is the same. Click connect. The connection's been established for the first VNet. Do the same for the second VNet. And we are good to go. You should see some data going in and out there. For more details on this, for a step-by-step process, and for that PowerShell command, please visit nimbo.com and check out the blog post. Thanks a bunch.